Hey guys, I'm gonna have you look at my coffee cup today because I have some icky something or other on my upper lip and it looks horrible. So, I just wanted to do a quick video, even though I don't feel like it, because I don't feel like it. So, my husband and I are really both in a funk, like really bad. And, I don't know, I just thought it might be helpful to talk about it. Not for me, but for somebody else. I don't know if it's the holiday season, if it's the weather, if we're just both completely overwhelmed between work and house and now having to move and trying to keep up with life, and we're just exhausted. And maybe it's a combination of everything, but we're both just feeling really blah. And I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know if it's just going to take something good happening. I don't feel like I know it's not going to last forever. And I know I've talked about, changing your mindset. And it's not that I'm having like negative thoughts. Not even close. But it's literally like I have nothing to say and nothing to think. Like I'm just existing in the moment that I'm in because that's all I can handle right now. So I'm not thinking about what needs to be done, what should have been done, what could be done. I'm not thinking about what's gone wrong. I'm not thinking about any of that. I'm literally just able to exist in the moment I'm in, and that's it. And I kind of noticed, especially over the 4 days I had off, I hardly said, I talked, but I want to say not as much as usual, but I suppose I really just, for hours on end, I had nothing to say when I normally do. Normally I can think of something to say or things that I was wanting to say, and I had nothing. I got nothing. And so, I don't know. I don't know what's, I'm sure it's, like I said, a combination of things. Completely overwhelmed. Oh, man. I keep forgetting to bring my medication with me. I gotta pick up more anyway. I still haven't done that. I gotta call the pharmacy because I'm sure they've put it back on the shelf by now. But I took it at like 1:30 last night, and I got 8 hours of sleep, and I'm super sleepy. So I'm gonna guess that was a little too late to take it because I took it at 12:30 the night before, and I was fine, even though I was up till 5 a.m. So I think 1:30 is too late because I'm sleepy and drowsy. I feel like I'm not awake yet, and it should be after 8 hours of sleep. That's more than enough. So I don't know. Oh, the roads are really crappy. We got a snowstorm last night, so everything's really slushy and goopy and yucky. So yeah, that's not helping, but for whatever reason, even though we have a short week, we're still on a 9-hour schedule, so that's helpful that I'm done at midnight. I did get another new trainee yesterday. I'm sure he's going to do just fine, but I'm probably going to be one space over today if everybody shows up. Trying to remember. I think I only was short one yesterday, if I can remember right. So, and I was full yesterday. So definitely, if everybody shows up today, I'm going to be one slot over. But whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I want to say maybe a part of it is the trying to keep up with all the trainees. But I really feel like it's the fact that my brain is not working like it should be, and my body is not working like it should be, that's keeping me from being a better trainer. that's keeping me from being the best trainer I could be. I don't feel like having multiple trainees has anything to do with my tiredness or my exhaustion or my overwhelm. I feel like all of that is coming from outside of work. Absolutely 100%. So, I don't know. Just overwhelmed and blah and exhausted and not really sure where that's gonna go. I think usually I just muddle through it and I wake up one day and everything's fine again. That seems to be the process. So if I can just keep it from spiraling like it normally does, and not that I haven't had some spiraling thoughts starting, as long as I can catch that and stop it, I'm usually okay, you know. But there's been a few times that I'm like, okay, well, what's the point of me even being on Earth? I'm not helping anybody. I'm not doing anybody any good. Nobody listens to my opinion. Nobody listens to my suggestions. So apparently I have nothing important enough to say that matters to anybody. So what's the point? Why am I even here? Why am I wasting my time? You know, I have those kinds of thoughts that start. And when I notice them, I'm like, okay, well, no, that's not true. That's false. Even if I can't find evidence to the contrary, something deeper says, no, there is a purpose, there is a reason, there's, you know, you just haven't got there yet. It's like digging for the gold vein and stopping a foot from it. And then there was a story I heard on somebody's something or other. It might have been Tony Robbins or something, I don't know. And it was a father and son, I believe, and they were mining for gold. And they'd been mining for a long time, and they'd spent every dollar they had to, you know, do this venture and try to strike it rich. And they had been at it for so long, and they finally were like, well, it's, you know, the land is a dud. And they gave up and they sold the land. And the guy they sold it to started mining it, and literally, I think it was like 3 feet in, he struck a huge gold mine, or vein. Huge. Worth millions. And so it was a good analogy of, you know, you can't stop because you don't know how close that gold vein is going to be. And don't live wondering if you had just kept going, if you would have hit that gold vein. You just got to keep going and going and going until you find that gold vein, because it's there. You just got to find it. And it might take a little longer than it, you know, for you than it does for others, but it's there. And the best course of action, in my opinion, is to just keep digging. That's what I'm doing. Just keep digging. One foot in front of the other, one day after the next, and baby steps. Figure one little thing out at a time. You know, this year's been a long year of discovery, self-discovery. Definitely made some progress in my my thinking, my strategies, my maturity, my relationship. I still can't seem to get into a routine for like meditation and sleep and blah, blah, blah. But I've made improvements in other areas, so progress is progress. It doesn't matter how little or how fast or how broad or how many areas. Even if it's a tiny bit of progress in one tiny area, that's progress. And I'll take it. So that's my spiel. Why does that keep coming on? My rear windshield wiper keeps coming on, and I'm not making it come on. I don't know what's causing it to come on. I think when I put it in reverse, it comes on. I'm gonna test that theory. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second, because I'm driving the Outlander. Yep. When you put it in reverse, the rear windshield wiper goes on its own to make sure that your window's clear. That's interesting. Good to know. Alright, well, this video's been long enough. Yeah, just keep trucking on, man. One foot in front of the other, and one day at a time. You don't have to have all the answers today. You don't have to have all the answers by now. It doesn't matter if you're 18, 28, 38, 48, 68. There's no rule book that says you have to have the answers by a certain age. And everybody's answers are going to be different. Everybody's path is going to be different. Everybody's lessons are going to be different. Everybody's perception of their life and their reality is different. The things you receive are received in different ways. The things you see that are beautiful are different from what other people think is beautiful. That's just life. That's the beauty of it, really. So, I'm going to let y'all go. I thank you for watching. Leave some comments or some thumbs up. Or some thumbs down. I don't really care. I was excited when I got my first thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.